Okay, cool. Yeah. So the budget cuts didn't. Okay, so like from business side, they made a good decision to save some of their fucking money. But personally, they're assholes for doing that, and they did themselves no favors by cutting that much talent. No favors at all.
No, because it's just going to end up being the same old rehashed garbage that we've been having for a couple of years now from WWE.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
Yeah. The one bright point out of it though is Eva Marie's gone. She was bloody useless.
I like the way Shayna Baszler crippled her arm, and that was her exit. And Nia Jax, that was her exit. Shayna Baszler crippled her arm, and now they're gone for good. That was a death blow.
Yeah. Well, that builds Baszler up, right? Because she needs it. She needs it. Did she have a match with Taya as well?
Shayna, no.
Okay, all right, okay. I've seen a meme.
Taya had a match. Taya had a match against Raquel Gonzalez in NXT. But yeah, that's the only thing of notes.
And I'll tell you what I did. I watched Dynamite last night very briefly. I'll just touch on that, and I will say that I thought they handled the Moxley situation on air very well. Having CM Punk come out and talk.
Yeah, they addressed it on the air. Very professional of them. It was a serious situation. A lot of people knew about the situation, so I'm glad they addressed it. So that's cool. Them replacing him with Miro.
Yeah. Where the hell did that come from?
Shouldn't they replace him with a strong face?
Yeah. So
Yeah, a strong face. Yeah.
But then again, I guess like in the
actual
final,
that excuse that Punk said that he can't enter the tournament because he's dealing with Eddie Kingston, that was new as fuck. You could have entered the thing last week, and so like it should have been like Punk versus Bryan in the finals instead of Moxley versus Bryan in the finals. Yeah, it would have been like, okay, yeah, we get it, but Miro versus Bryan in the finals.
I think we can both easily predict who's going to win that one.
Yes,
indeed. Which is what I was saying when I seen my boy Aerostar turn up.
That was random. That was
awesome, man.
I'm like, where'd you come from? Lucha Underground? Oh, but I had some words about the Lucha Underground stuff there in MLW. Did some good stuff. There's some good offense with those guys. Quote unquote Kalisto, Samurai del Sol, if you will, had some good spots like he always does. So yeah, like I don't mind them bringing in like outside talent like that to help the roster out there a little bit there. I mean, like it's weird that they need to bring on outside people because there's so many people on the roster they're doing nothing with. Most of the people are filling Dark up, and Dark is getting shorter and shorter. By the way, it's like 30 minutes now. 30 minutes of Dark. It used to be like 3 hours, 2.5. Now it's 30 minutes.
Yeah, because because what was it? Hang on. Elevation's the one with the big show, isn't it? Yeah, that was about 30 minutes or so, like you say.
Yeah.
Dark itself, unusually this week, was for a little bit over an hour.
Mm-hmm.
When normally for the past month and a bit, it's actually been 20 odd minutes a time. You know what I mean? Which
Weird.
Yeah, they're struggling to kind of. It's like they're struggling to find talent to appear on it. But Jesus, I'd love to know the exact number of wrestlers they've got under contract. You know what I mean?
I'll give you a link. Hope you got it out.
Okay.
Hope you got an hour.
Oh, that big is it? Okay.
As big as my waistline. Oh!
Oh,
Hold on a second. All right, I got it for you. There we go. Oh, shit. AEW roster. Click right there. Updated as of today. It's going to get bigger with those releases. It's going to get bigger. I can see Tony Khan like rubbing his hands together. So yeah.
If you were Khan, would you actually hire Davey Boy Smith Jr.
to pair with Lance Archer? Sure. To pair with Lance Archer, obviously, because I'm sure they want to work together. Sure, why not? But I think he's going to go back to New Japan now, honestly.
Okay, all right.
He may he may go to MLW. He may even be an Impact. Impact would be good for him a little bit there. I mean, if like that Steve Cutler guy, Steve Ditko guy, or whatever, he's there. Yeah, I'm sure he could do something over there. So there are people on that roster that I saw that did not look like they're going to do anything. Yeah, I don't see them doing anything.
What you mean? Kind of like being about as useful as the chairman.
Hit Row reacts to B-Feb's release. This is new news. So yeah, a few minutes ago. Basically, they say bye. That's pretty much it. That's all. Hero says bye. Yeah, my queen. Same shit. Karrion Kross hints at his next possible place. Graveyard.
Where do you see him? Where do you see him and her turning up? Do you see them staying together as a unit or not?
They have to. They're joined at the loins. They got to go everywhere together.
Oh, okay, all right. Where would you send them to? Fantasy
you would think Impact, but I think they got an issue with Impact. I don't think it's going to be them. MLW maybe. You know, like looking at his body of work, his work rate isn't the greatest in the world. I was looking at his matches honestly when he was in NXT, and it was not impressing me a lot. He had a lot of suplexes, a lot of rest holds, and intensity. That's not shit. So, honestly, I don't think AEW would be good fit for him. And Impact is a good work rate company. They could probably do something to hide his skills. But yeah, don't pay him much. He's not going to do much. Well, let's go over the releases real quick here, and let's see what they're going to do. Let me see if you agree or disagree. You ready?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nia Jax, she's done with wrestling. She's done. Nobody wants her. She's done with wrestling.
I see her trying to chance her arm in Hollywood, to be honest.
I don't think so. Keith Lee, I think he will go to AEW, honestly. I think he'll go to AEW. Him and Mia Bam.
And why not? Yeah, why not? Because he can actually work.
Exactly, yeah. Karrion Kross.
And for a man his size, he's a phenomenal worker, actually.
Karrion Kross, I see him going to, and Scarlett, I see them going to MLW. Maybe even GCW to do the hardcore shit because he doesn't have to do much. He can be a hardcore wrestler over there. I can see him getting good reactions over there. So.
Yeah. I reckon MLW would be a good fit because like they don't run tapings weekly, do they? They do the same as Impact, don't they? Like
multiple tapings in one day.
Yeah, so that would be right up his alley, basically, because he's not that great a worker. He gets blown up too easily. Kind of like if you've seen for example, back in the old days, if you've seen a Warrior match that lasted, like,
I know, right?
10,
Yo, more than a minute, yo, blown up.
He'd be half blown up right into the ring, actually.
Hot air balloon. It was a miracle he made it. He made it all the way with Hogan. WrestleMania 6. It was a miracle he made it that far.
Yeah.
Okay, so Harry Smith, I think he's going to go back to New Japan.
Yeah, agree. Yeah, it's up for debate whether or not it's going to be full-time or part-time, though, because if it's part-time, I could actually see him possibly reforming the Killer Elite tag team with Lance Archer and AEW, which would actually be pretty cool, actually, to be fair. I'd like
you saw the injury spot last week on Rampage? You saw the injury spot?
I couldn't believe that. He was so lucky, man. Like, so lucky.
Yeah, it could have been a lot worse. Holy shit.
He could have, yeah. Oh, geez.
Yeah, moonsault on his fucking head. Oh, my God, damn.
He's lucky he didn't, like, snap his neck totally, you know?
I think that's the last time we'll probably ever see him do that move. I think he's going to be traumatized to do that ever again.
Well, to be fair, a guy that size, realistically, shouldn't really be going up to the top rope anyway.
He fucked up. No, he fucked up. He messed up. He did not jump as high as he wanted to get that to get the flip done. He fell backwards. So yeah.
So it was a pure accident, kind of like Sid from the middle rope.
That was a dumb move. That was a dumb move on Sid's part. No, see, Lance Archer, in case you forgot, Lance Archer does a moonsault off the top rope. Remember that? He does the Undertaker walk, and he's a moonsault off of that one. So he knows how to do a moonsault, obviously. But that one, he just didn't get the height he wanted for whatever reason, and he did not jump as high as he wanted to. So, like, I think, did he do up the second rope or the top rope? I think it was the top rope.
I think it was the top rope, yeah.
So, like, there should have been plenty of room for him, but maybe don't do that move again and do something else. But like Daniel Bryan doesn't do the flying headbutt thing anymore, unless like a special occasion. Doesn't do the flying headbutt. Same thing with that move. Just don't do it again. And another person crippled again by doing a flip type move. Remember what's his face? Ricky Starks, absolute Ricky Starks. He got injured. Yep. He got injured taking a back suplex. He was supposed to land on his feet, but he landed on his head instead.
No, I want to ask you about him. Is he 100% cleared, or is he still suffering?
Yeah, you think so, right? He's barely in the ring. Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
Yeah, because he's more at the commentary position, isn't he?
Yeah.
Like during what's the one Tez does? Dark, isn't it? Dark.
Yeah. I don't know. He's not in the ring, man. That's weird. It's weird. I don't know why.
Because he had that one match against the Machine, Brian Cage, and that was it.
Yeah, Starks is the current FTW champion, but he's on the show. I think that the group's dying. I think, man.
Yeah, because there was a lot of, from memory, that match was marred by a lot of outside interference by Team Taz. Yeah.
Brian Cage got injured again. He was injured at the beginning of the year for like 4 or 5 months. He came back and now he's injured again. He got injured twice in 1 year.
Oh shit! That's why he's not been on TV. Okay.
Yeah, he got injured. He was supposed to have a match against formerly known as Buddy Murphy at an indie show for his return. He couldn't make the show. He couldn't make it. And Buddy Murphy tore him up on the microphone for that. And he got injured again, man. What can you say? Ethan Page, there's so many people on the roster, man. I mean, shit. They're giving Dark Order members more chances out there on Dynamite. That's good because they can actually go. They're pretty good, pretty entertaining. Did you see the Halloween Havoc match with Dark Order versus the Ghostbusters?
Yes, I did. Yeah, loved it.
Yeah, I was like, this is pretty cool shit, right?
I must admit, though, I telegraphed who was the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, though.
Yeah, a little bit there. Yeah, but the reveal that how it was done was very good, though. him basically rising behind Matt Jackson, and Matt Jackson like looking around like it's all spooky and shit. Oh yeah, it's good, a good setup there. Like I was talking to somebody a few weeks ago about like you can have a predictable outcome happen in your show or movie. You can have it be predictable. You can see like the killer's going to be this person or that person. You can telegraph your shit. But when it happens, you have to make sure when it happens, it's very, very cool. When it happens, cool angles, cool effects, cool lighting, cool everything. When the killer's revealed and it's who you said it was, it's got to look cool. It's got to look cool. Like I was doing Dragon Ball Z analogy. Like when Goku was going to turn Super Saiyan, Vegeta started talking about Super Saiyan stuff like for episode after episode. And eventually it was going to be Goku's going to turn Super Saiyan because no one else could. It was obvious it was going to be him. When it happened, it was like, holy shit there. Veins popping on his forehead, lightning, everyone going ape shit. Like, what the fuck is happening? Music, effects, his voice changed. It was awesome. And then Frieza. Frieza said in the beginning, I have 3 more forms. So that means, obviously to the viewers, he can't die until we see all those damn forms. He can't die. We got to see all those forms. So when he got to his final form of Frieza, which is much smaller, more sleeker than anything else there, it was so cool. Smoke, close of his legs, his arms, a little bit of his eye, like terror coming in the face, like as the reveal's happening, and then like the music gets lower and lower and lower to nothing, and then you hear just the wind blowing away to reveal what his final form looked like. It was so cool looking. You knew it was going to happen, but the payoff was awesome. When like with the Chucky movies, Chucky, you know shit's going to happen. You know he's going to talk. You know he's going to talk some shit. You know every movie is going to happen. If it doesn't happen in the beginning, it's going to happen somewhere in that damn movie. And when it does happen, you know it's going to be cool. So it can be predictable, but it doesn't have to be that way.
Yeah, it's like you say, it's how they carry it out, you know. Yeah, it's actually and that was actually a pretty good match as well this week. Angels versus Kenny. I thought that was a pretty good match to start off Dynamite this week. Very, very intense, actually, that match.
Yeah.
Obviously, like we knew that Kenny was going to win, but it was still like pretty cool match though to watch.
I thought so. So yeah, it was a good match between those two. Yeah, for sure.
And then during the American Top Team segment,
oh my God, Paige Van Zandt.
When the guy says, "Oh, I'm American Top Team member
number one," you knew it was going.
Yeah.
I'm like, we all know where this is going, but at the same time, you didn't expect it because like he's obviously a manager, he's just a mouthpiece, but he's not a wrestler. Do we want to see him wrestle? That's the thing. Do we want to see that? But Paige Van Zandt, what did you think? What did you think of her?
Oh,
you got.
Oh, what the chick? She's the one that was saying that she'd take on all 5 of them.
Yeah.
yeah. I thought that was a bit of a Freudian slip there, and Jericho picked up on it. But she looks pretty hard, actually. It's like
judging by the tight pants you all have on, you don't have the balls to take me on. I'm like, whoa. Where we going with this? Where we going? To the bedroom? Okay. I see you.
I certainly would anyway.
Yeah, I saw her photos. I was like, woo, party time.
Now, I did hear that this whole feud between American Top Team and Jericho and that is because do you reckon it's true that Jericho wanted to actually feud with a stable being led by Cornette?
I didn't hear anything about that.
Okay, I've heard it on a couple of different like wrestling things on YouTube, but that may be wishful thinking on the presenter's part.
Cornette will be a good stick talker for him for sure. And you can tell the love that Jericho has for Paige Van Zandt whenever she gets the microphone. I see a little snicker on his face whenever she gets the microphone. He expects great things from her. He expects great things. Her cadence is perfect. Her cadence is perfect. I mean, like it's Britt Baker is a very good talker, and so is Paige Van Zandt. I would put them on equal levels when it comes to talking. Ruby Riot's not that bad, but she's nowhere near the level of Britt Baker. Paige Van Zandt already, I have no idea who the hell she is, except for MMA fighter. That's all I know. But she picked up the cadence of being a professional wrestling woman perfectly. She knows exactly what to say and how to say it. She's that damn good.
Look, you know what? If she handles herself properly, all right. Yes, I know we've had Ronda Rousey, but if she handles herself properly, she can be the female Brock Lesnar.
Absolutely not. Brock Lesnar is an unbeatable beast, and she shouldn't be that way either.
Oh, you reckon make her believable, kind of like so don't go down the Ronda Rousey route.
Taya Valkyrie, strong but slightly beatable.
Oh, okay, all right, yeah.
If she can work well, who knows if she can? She could be fumbling around the ring for all we know, because Jade Cargill looks the part, but she's not really that good in the ring. But she could be good if she has a good dance partner. So.
Well, yeah, and she's 50% there. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Because she's got the look, and she's got the mic skills, and
pretty good.
The catchphrase.
Catchphrase, that's very important. Exactly. Most girls need that. You know, DMD. Yeah, you need the catchphrase. Absolutely.
Yeah.
That bitch show. It's great. It's great. Good marketing.
Yeah, and I don't know. Was she a wrestler before joining AEW?
Absolutely not.
Oh, so this is her first rodeo.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus, I'm very impressed with her. I think she's got a bright future. That girl.
Yeah, 100. Yeah, 100.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, anyway. I expect some sort of shenanigans to happen during the Jericho match at Full Gear.
I expect them to ignore that B-Fab is no longer with Hit Row tonight. Magically, she's just not there anymore. Even though she was there last week and the week beforehand, they're going to ignore the fuck out of her. Hey, didn't you have a girl in your group? No. We don't know what you're talking about. Oh, how fabulous of you to notice that someone's not here. Oh, come on.
Yeah, and I think we can see that they're setting up a match with Christian and his boys against the Super Elite for Full Gear. I think that's going to be a 6-man match there.
I think so. Yeah, it's going to be interesting.
It was nice to see Luchasaurus, but as far as his partner goes, his partner just gives me the fucking shit. So I'll be honest with you. It's kind of like look at me like I'm good and I know it. You know, the attitude, the vibes I'm getting off that bugger.
I think they replaced Marco Stunt with Christian. I think he's the new. I think he's there. Yeah, they didn't do shit with Marco Stunt. Marco Stunt is a really good worker. He gets really good reactions to the crowd at GCW and whatnot there, but they did nothing with him in AEW. Joey Janela, he gets good reactions in GCW as well. He's a very good worker. I've seen him put on great matches as well. They did nothing with him in AEW.
Is he still with AEW? Because he's disappeared for the past couple of weeks. Because
he's on Dark. He's on Dark a lot.
Yeah, with some chick that's his new bodyguard, protege, whatever.
You got to put chick in air quotes when you say that. You got to put chick in air quotes.
Oh, sorry. With it's a bit difficult to do verbally. But, right.
You got to pause before you say it. That means air quotes.
Okay. Well, last time I seen him, he was with some.
No. But you got to master it. It's before the important part. Like it's
okay, last time I seen him, he was with some chick on AEW.
There you go. Perfect. Some chick in AEW. Yeah, Nyla Rose. Yeah, Nyla Rose is in the women's division.
Yeah, don't remind me about that. Whatever happened? Do you remember on AEW Dark a couple of weeks back? I think it was a couple of weeks back or something. They brought in this guy. He's what is he? A black belt at is it capoeira or something? They brought him in and he fights without any shoes.
Capoeira.
Think an updated kind of version of Steve Blackman.
Anthony Ogogo?
No, not a go-go. No, this guy's actually from Brazil, and he was on AEW Dark.
Oh, hold on a second. I gave you the roster, so you can look at that yourself. Nick Komoroto?
I think that's him.
Yeah, Nick Komoroto. Yeah. That's the only guy I see here. Okay. All the men are.
Yeah, like he's not been used in a couple of weeks, has he?
According to this, there's 162 people on the roster of AEW. So they already did all the counting for us. So like it's the WWE roster altogether. This includes NXT UK and 205 Live as well. So like it says 276. And according to this today, let me see how updated it is. Is Nia Jax, Ember Moon still here? Ember Moon's still here. Just see Kamea. I'm surprised about her. She was very talented. She got let go. Nia Jax is probably here somewhere. There she is. Yeah, okay, so like they don't update this thing until like about 24 hours afterwards. So it'll take a while for anything. But the AEW roster's up to date because, well, no one's getting fired over there.
No.
But like,
they seem to be hiring a lot.
Yeah, there's barely anybody they're using here a lot in AEW on a regular basis. Shit. I mean,
apart from the guy, obviously, that Cornette calls Pockets.
Yeah.
He gets used a hell of a lot, but then again, he's close personal. Well, Tony Khan apparently likes him.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
So that's what. Yeah, you know what? He's grown on me. Because I actually thought. I'll be honest with you, that the gimmick and that was a bit dumb to begin with. But you know what? It's grown on me, and I'll tell you the truth. I've actually seen worse. You know, I've seen a hell of a lot worse over the years. So
indeed. Hey. I think the budget cuts of WWE they won't hurt them at all because they weren't really using these people anyway. The Fiend one from a couple months ago, that was messed up there. But they tried to, I guess, to use him, but in the end, you know, they said, you know, we got to do something. And I think AEW's roster is going to get a whole lot bigger now. So like man, all the money that Impact is getting from people, I hope they use that to pay the roster out there, you know.
Yeah, which like the talent that's around it, like free agents that are around at the moment, it's even more saddening what happens to Ring of Honor, or what's going to happen to Ring of Honor after the Final Battle pay-per-view in December, because that's officially their last day, isn't it?
I heard somewhere that what's his name? Matt Taven and Mike Kanellis are teaming up in MLW currently already. They already got their outside plans already because they're friends in real life.
Okay.
Yeah, they're friends in real life. So, like,
okay,
I can see Mike Bennett going back to Impact with Maria. I can see that.
Although I seen an article today on one of the AEW FB pages come up in my newsfeed. Was it top 10 reasons why AEW should sign Mike Bennett and Maria Kanellis Bennett?
If they go to AEW, Maria will be the star, as she should, and Mike Bennett should be on Dark forever, and that's it. Take Maria. Maria's the star of that team, 100%.
Well, yeah. She's the real breadwinner. Yeah.
I've not seen, whenever Mike Bennett had a match, whether it be on NWA or it be on or ROH, I always fast forward his matches. He's not that good. He doesn't do anything different. He's better than that waste of space there. Perfect 10, Ty Dillinger, whatever his name is now. So like
Sean Spears, I hate that.
I said 2 years ago he's nothing. He's nothing then. He's nothing now. Waste of money.
I think they only hired him purely because like he had national exposure.
If he got fired tomorrow, would anybody really care?
No, I wouldn't lose any sleep over it.
FTR people will care. They're good, but not that guy.
Oh yeah, FTR deserve everything they're getting, plus a bit more, in my opinion. Because
more people would be sad about Arn Anderson being fired than Sean Spears. More people would rage if Big Swole got released over Sean Spears. And how about this one? I bet more people would care if Brandon Cutler got released over Sean Spears.
Yeah, because he's a no mark in my opinion.
Let me go on the list here. Who I think is more over than Sean Spears: Dan Lambert, Colt Cabana, Diamante.
I've got a good one. I've got a good one for you. Who's way over more than Sean Spears, and this person isn't a full-time performer on the roster. Are you ready?
My balls are ready.
-1.
Wow. Truth.
No, seriously, because that kid gets some cheers as he's kicking the opponent out of the ring at the end of the match.
He definitely gets pops. I see him popping up there, like also on the social media shows. Yeah, the kid's over. He's way more over than Sean Spears is. Shit. Let me go on the roster and see who's about as over as Sean Spears is. You know what? Sean Spears is as over as Kip Sabian is. There you go.
Yeah, what happened to my boy Kip, actually?
Exactly.
Is he still injured?
He's probably in the audience like the rest of us. He's like that. No, he's I heard he was injured for a little bit there, but he got healed, but they're not using him. They're using his wife.
Okay, so he's actually free to return now, but okay.
His wife is the better half of that team for sure. The reason
that's why Miro seriously ought to shut his mouth during promos about his wife, because if she ever gets hired, it's going to be WWE 2.0, man. She's going to become the star, and he's going to become the afterthought.
Damn. I think Peter.
Can you imagine that?
I can't think of a single person that I'm seeing here on the list here who has less personality than Sean Spears. Less personality. Who? What? The Butcher? The Butcher and the Blade?
No, don't insult him, man. They're quite handy.
How about that? No, not even Tiger Ruas. He has more personality. Less personality. I'm looking, dude.
What about that new chick called what's her called? Blue? Something, is it Sky Blue?
Yeah, Sky Blue. Yeah, she's fine. She's bubbly. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Less personality than Sean Spears.
Jeez, that's a hard one. I'm trying to think.
I'm looking at that list here. Caesar Bononi, I guess. There you go. Yeah. Brock Anderson, perfect.
Even Abaddon.
Oh no, she's great there. She's all personality. She's good. She's great. She's great. Yeah. Aaron Solo. Dude. Why is he there, bro? Why is he there, bro?
Mr. Olympian.
Shit.
Anthony Ogogo.
Yeah. Nothing going with that guy. Oh shit. All right, it's getting kind of late for me. Okay, man. I'll talk to you later, man. Good talk, buddy.
All right, thank you. Bye.
All right, end the stream.